So, heard of Nipah virus? It's very fatal, isn't it? Here is all you need to know and latest updates. A deadly virus harbored by fruit bats with the potential of becoming the next deadly major outbreak, the Nipah virus or NIV, has now sparked a statewide health alert in the southern state of Kerala, India. The virus provides one of the most striking examples of an emerging disease and illustrates the many pathways leading from a wildlife reservoir to human infections. Prior to 1998, there had been no reports of a disease of wildlife, domestic animals or humans that could subsequently be considered a Nipah infection. Despite the emergence of the related virus Hendra or HEV a number of years before the Nipah virus, there was nothing sort of a heads-up heralding the sudden appearance of this virus, which in itself is shocking given the regularity of outbreaks since its emergence. Nipah virus is an enveloped negative strand RNA virus of the family Paramyxovirus and genus Henipavirus. Although there are certain specific strain differences between isolates of different geographical locations, first appeared in Malaysia and Singapore in 1998-1999, infecting both humans and pigs. The episode saw over 250 people affected, with more than 100 deaths. It has since caused outbreaks in Bangladesh from 2001 to 2004 and neighbouring West Bengal, India in 2001. How it is transmitted. Airborne transmission of the virus can be ruled out, say health officials. WHO says humans could get infected if they come in direct contact with sick pigs or their contaminated tissues. Secretions from fruit bats or pigs and droplets can also lead to transmission. Initially identified in Malaysia in 1998-99, the virus has since cropped up in Bangladesh and India, majorly attributed to the local community consuming date palm sap contaminated by infected fruit bats at the time. Pigs are found to be an amplifying host. However, bats are the reservoir host and secrete virus in urine through the means of which the pigs become infected as they ingest items containing infectious viral particles. Close contact is required for transmission. Signs and symptoms. The illness begins with fever and headache after an incubation period ranging from 7 to 40 days. During the period, cough and dyspnea have also been found to be common. In 60% of patients, the disease has been known to progress rapidly with drowsiness, disorientation and confusion, followed by relapsing into a coma in the next 5 to 7 days. The death rate among infected people is 74.5%. Survivors of NIV may have persistent fatigue and neurological impairment, such as convulsions and personality changes. Treatment. Ribavirin has been demonstrated in vitro conditions to actively fight both HEV and NIV. However, clinical trials have been inconclusive. Therefore, treatment is supportive and not specific. So, healthcare professionals can only try and manage the fever and neurological symptoms. No vaccine or cure has been invented yet. Since no cure or vaccine has been invented yet, treatment is limited to intensive supportive care, which basically means treating the symptoms individually. For example, someone complaining of breathlessness can be put on artificial ventilators. The Kerala government is also supplying ribavirin, known for its antiviral properties. Prevention. Human disease is associated with infection in intermediate species such as pigs with NIV. Therefore, the most crucial way of limiting human disease is early recognition of illness in these hosts. So, now the question is, has it happened earlier in India? Yes, there have been 2 previous outbreaks of the NIV in West Bengal in 2001 and 2007, first in Siliguri and then in Nadia districts. A total of 71 cases were reported in the 2 incidents, sparking 50 fatalities, indicating the high mortality rate of the virus. current scenario. Now, after a decade-long break, the virus is back with a vengeance. As many as 16 people, including a nurse, have reportedly succumbed to the disease in Kozhikode and Malappuram districts of Kerala within 2 weeks, thereby triggering panic over the spread of the deadly virus. As the death toll rises in Kerala, panic has sprung across the southern state. The National Institute of Virology in Pune has confirmed through its efficient testing of samples that one of the several people undergoing treatment in the district has also been infected by the deadly virus. For now, the Kerala government is doing all it can to best handle the situation and urging people not to panic. Fever clinics and special wards are reportedly being set up in all hospitals across the state. And all people who'd been in contact with the infected are being closely monitored. A high-level team in the National Center for Disease Control, that is NCDC, NCDC has arrived in the region the cases were reported in order to take inventory of this circumstance. The country was placed on high alert and 2 control rooms also have been opened. The union said there was no need to dread since the virus spreads just through direct contact with the infected individual. Biotechnica requests all researchers across India to join us in this endeavor to